we don't go before. We get people in from all walk of life.
Wait. Hold on, take your time. Okay. Abu Show, come on. Stop the killing and save our democracy in Sierra Leone. Leoneans all over the UK don't converge in London today for can protest against the Bill's government. Okay, wait. Yeah, welcome to the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. This is Hassan Mixakide. Today, the 17th of July 2023 is the International Justice Day. And this is the day where Sierra Leoneans living in the UK don't choose for can protest against the BOS government. And the reason for this protest is because as a result of the rigged election where we just don't conduct our country on June 24th, 2023. Well, according to the Sierra Leoneans that we can protest today, they made mention say the election have been free, it have been fair, and it not credible. We asked them so many questions as to why we not fulfill it.
We want justice. 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 Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. We want justice. We want justice. Human rights abuse. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. We want justice. We want justice. Human rights abuse. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Credible election. Credible election. We want the data. We want the data. We want the result. 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 Election result. Election result. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Stop violence. Stop violence. Stop violence.
correct. All what you correctly do is come on air and announce Julius Malabio as the president, as the winner of the election, and the SLPP political party as the ruling government. So that one may be because of a lot of problems. As a result of this, the NDC in the UK can organize everybody when I say any political party come out to the street. So this is not only about the election, but also about the economic crisis within the country. So everybody wants to look at the same democracy of the country, down the street. So like in this case, if you are able to democracy is respected. But not only can demand if you can seek the help, but also the international institutions that must, and they use the word must, ensure the help to restore democracy. Because over the years, we almost see, almost in tell people, they say, they will not be around, they're not going to follow her, but this is not about forgiveness. Almost to the need, this will rerun of the Islamic election, whether we conduct from 2024, one and a half, this is the real one, whosoever we all will be for the place, and people for the person, some like now, they're happy, they're happy with the result, and for this reason, the if possible, maybe against the British because everybody will see there was pain and power. So this case allowed for them and the players. So the result of the 6%, Leoneans as well as the international observers and peacefully so they want to make the population disaggregated vote count from this street to this street, police station by police station. They refuse to come so how living in the world we believe 6%.
Election result. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Our people are dying.
I'm alive right now. Okay. As today, I've been informed that members of the substantial Leoneans in the UK have been working and overturned down the street to document the position statement with regards to the protest will take place now. So today, we now all remember say today is International Justice Day, the world. So because of the International Justice Day in Sierra Leone, now the world, so Sierra Leone has a separate take to the street for can seek for democracy to be saved in our country. So in order for us to succeed, we therefore come politely and demand and put your case across for tell the international institutions and say, the international institutions and say when the democracy will take place as alone, it wasn't correct. It was very, very undemocratic for Lekone announced President Julius Malabio as the winner of the Sierra Leone June 24th elections. 56%. How is that possible? Even Marcela Samba, when a new NEW election, National Election Watch, the chairperson, he talks say it's not possible for any political party in 2023 for win the election at the first round. And this, the vote of the people, it not really reflect the 56% we can announce. This is why the people of Sierra Leone, they demand for the correct vote count in our country for make a projector. They refuse for projector. They ask us several times, can you please project for us the vote count from police station to police station, from district to district, and on entire country? They refuse. Why if they refuse? But they say in that 56%. How he able for tabulate the result in the how he able for tabulate the result in the what we not know say he forget the 56%. That was wrong, that was absurd, that was sickening, and Sierra Leoneans they are not happy about all what that happened in the country. So as a result of that, we are here today for demonstrate peacefully with regards to the outcome of the June 24, 2023 election. You are live right now, Mr. Almami. How you doing, my brother? You okay?
Yes, okay.
Well, you know, it concerns Sierra Leone, but I just want to know what to make you do your suit today.
We don't tell, we don't tell wrong. What you don't pass back. You can't say with democracy, no. We don't tell. What you kill people there, they terrorize me. They kill people there, they terrorize me. They we don't tell. You know, we don't tell. We really don't tell. We need our democracy back. You know.
So for you need the democracy back in the country.
Oh yeah.
For you need the democracy in our country. What you need the democracy to be restored? What's happening with the democracy? It's shaky, it's battered.
Well, the thing is, the election, first of all, the election is cheaper. They not don't make the country late. The electoral commissioner don't go declare the man saying I win. You know? So there is no democracy at the moment at all. Yeah. No democracy, and we need them in our country.
And we need them.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Mr. Imran. Mr. Imran Toure, a political giant of social media. Welcome to the APC diaspora online.
I can't hear because it's not going to be notice. If there's one bedroom here, I don't take the one rules. So we don't get plenty for sale. You don't pay rent. Time way in a state house. They need all them things not show na post wey they in charge of people that himself planted the standard example. So I just want to the best presenter at the APC UK and I. Thank you so much.
And the election will happen in Sierra Leone when not free and fair and not credible. And on the day when they start from the ID card, they don't rig the election already. Then they come for registration, they don't rig them already. And we see another day, people are mostly vote in numbers, whether they count Mohamed Kone, check the results in Kimadabio, when all the observers they say, the two candidates not get 55% to become the president. But Mohamed Kone go announce President Bio on illegally the key of power. And Mohamed Bio not to vote in that power. And also, the president I write them if I don't rerun the election or recount. No way, politics don't count. They don't run it and we want it. You want free and fair election, credible election. Academic, because again, injustice, kill people, they marginalize people. Right now, we have people that are prison for over a year. They're not even for court. And enough fear. And we want the British public, the European Union, the ECOWAS, let them all join me together, make sure that you step down, let them do another election, so that we can get free and fair election. And then they bring tired today.
That side, they went for the When they come on our door, we all them. We want to go down. Now the message that we they went for them. They come on our door.
What you should do me a favor, because I sent it to
As soon as you see, this is now one of the largest protests ever in the UK. And I see the large numbers of people where they march at the streets of London. Would they like that?
So as now they see the crowd of Leoneans them, outside the assembly, they can now for counting up now number 10 down the street outside the Prime Minister there. So they call for democracy, they call for justice now Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans they talk say the democracy has been defeated. Hundreds of Sierra Leoneans here in London, the capital of the United Kingdom, they assemble can send a strong message to the British people them about the atrocities, the democracy where they don't kill, let us help for see how best they can do, and then we will get a rerun of this contest. So we will walk now to the number 10 down the street. The various leaders of this campaign, they don't submit their petition to the British Parliament, so now they go in front of number 10 down the street so that they can briefly some of the things we don't discuss and any other thing now we they don't say. This is real, this is happening. This happens right now, London, the capital of the United Kingdom. People they call for Save Sierra Leone. Yeah, this that applied they can say can support this campaign. Yes. So Mr. Denke, what's that you thought?
You don't tire.
So what's that you thought about this? What do you see? How you see the tomato of Sierra Leoneans them at this campaign?
This the show say all man they express what they go on as alone. We're not happy and we need to let things change. We need to let them stay with democracy.
So what's that your expectation? What do you want for this demonstration?
Well, we just want to let them people that help we let them try to resolve what they go on at the country. Because the country the way they we all not glad. They good at all. The democracy will be the effect for all these years. It's like it diminished gradually. So we're not happy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Denke. Then we'll get here so Alaji and Ajaya Kanumans. Let's have time join the demonstration.
Yes.
Yeah, let me start with Ajaya. Ajaya Kanumans, yeah, what do you inspire you for they can join other Sierra Leoneans for this demonstration?
Because we want let justice can as Sierra Leone. Because the way what they talk with people them will not satisfied. And for that to come out today.
Thank you so much.
And then I am with my husband.
Yes.
Okay, so now over to your husband, Alaji Kanuman. So Alaji, what's the expectation? What do you want this demonstration for do with regard to what happened at Salon?
Exactly. This is the moment. I make Udena Kanumansa travel around the world. Look, we know they see something like this. As what they go on as alone. Save our democracy. We need the world to come. Let them help we. Let them save the democracy. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Aja and Alaji Kanumans for on account talk to me. So I go switch now over to Mixer. So Mixer said go give now some summary of what's in the gun.
Thank you ever so much. Well, Sierra Leoneans all over in the UK gathered today now London. We're there number 10 down the street right now for can present the position paper with regards to the election, to the outcome of the election, whether they free and fair. So as a result of that, we can seek for intervention from the international community. This is a political ivory. Political ivory. This is the PRO of the diaspora 6th region. Political ivory. You go able to tell listeners and viewers what's the reason we make it today?
Yeah, well, for actually show with disapproval of voting that happened in Sierra Leone. The elections was actually for anything free and fair, and the killing, the violence, the lack of security, lack of peace, the division, the tension. I mean, we need to make this thing go down, and we need maybe Madabio administration actually try for scale down the rhetoric and the actions, and also see how the dialogue, you know. And but we cannot continue in this way in Sierra Leone. Now, one great country to get, and you cannot afford for alienate 70% of the population and think say you go rule like that. That's not how you do it in a democracy. Now we get de facto one-party state. The SLPP administration or former SLPP administration of the SLPP, they refuse for de-escalate. You know, people then they kill people, then they wait for their security now, and everything is chaotic. So we need this problem. We of course we there under the Prime Minister in office for make we push so that them will intervene and see that we get things done properly.
Thank you so much. So the major thing we don't talk about is about intervention. Yes.
Yes, we tired this morning today. We don't left to work them. We tired of silence. We don't tire for peace. In the name of peace, and almost who know they talk today. We don't tire.
Oh my God.
We stand for democracy.
Stand up
we want
for our democracy
in Sierra Leone. We don't tire of intimidation. We want freedom of speech, freedom of justice. We are all one people. We don't want no division. No division. We tire for let them divide. We all see ourselves as one. So we are here today to stand up for democracy. We want democracy in Sierra Leone.
Thank you.
We want no tribalism.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cashbox, just 1 minute, just a critical question.
Yes.
Jesse, what will be your expectation of this protest?
I think democracy stems from these countries. I mean, so we expect them to put their feet down and let democracy prevail. You know, for far too long, I think what we've seen is democracy seems to be taking like back steps, and seems to be chasing totalitarianism, chasing dictatorship. And I think democracy should be prevailing around the world. And I think it's about time the people that actually brought democracy to us, take their stands, because you see like people like China, the Russians are waiting to intrude, and they don't want democracy to succeed. And I believe democracy is the will of the people. So for that reason, I believe like they have to, put their feet down and let the government know that they're not happy. Because, I mean, you cannot steal from the people.
You cannot.
If they say democracy is for the people, by the people and of the people, you have to let the people, their voices be heard. And for you to actually steal democracy, like it's a daylight robbery. It's a daylight robbery. And they have to save it. And this whole thing about saving democracy is, I'm sick and tired of that statement, because democracy should not be saved. Democracy should kind of like be kept, like be on the upbeat, like the forefront, but not like taking the back foot all the time. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And I think they have like the responsibility to make sure democracy is on top of the world and do not allow allow, dictatorship to kind of like dominate our societies, because we know how Africa is. They will kind of like, people have been tortured, people have been killed, and it's high time they take their place, because they took it to us, and they have to kind of like make sure democracy prevails. That's my message.
As an economist, do you think that the 56% of Connor's announcement reflect the vote of the people?
Absolutely not. I mean, we've seen it, like exactly. Over there. Like, first of all, like credible institutions, they all come out and say it did not make the 56%. Where did he get it from? And for you to announce a result, and even, it's a shame. By the way, if I should go back to like the expectation of like the Western world, like seeing them, especially like the tweet by David Reimer saying that, encouraging the APC to go to parliament, that is condoning like the wrong thing.
Thank you.
And you cannot condone the wrong thing. Yeah. It's like you're telling us that democracy, you're like, let's compromise it. I mean, no, it's something that you cannot condone. And if you go back to the tallying, I mean, people say, oh, the tallying, like, but it is part of the process. How can you call like a result 56% from nowhere? Where like a region, it was in Port Loco, where we had like few people like the Honorable Kamosise and Ahmed Sise saying blatantly that they did not give their verification to it. I mean, and it is part of the law. It is engraved in the law that before a result is announced or called or sent to the commissioner, it must be approved, authenticated by the commissioners locally. But they did not do that. So if you do that, it's a blatant robbery. You cannot condone these things. And you see, this compromising thing in Africa, it kills confidence. Precisely. Like again, Africa has all it takes. We've got 1.3 billion people. We've got like again, this is something I've been saying. The entire Africa, the GDP of France is bigger than the entire Africa. 54 countries in Africa. The GDP of France is bigger than the entire Africa. And the sad thing is, like I read something in Congo, just their mineral resource worth $24 trillion, but they're making only 65 billion a year. It tells you Africa is wrong, and he must go.
Mother must go.
Because killing
according to this peaceful civilians, and Conor must go. Thank you so much. Why?
It stole our election.
That's the best answer I was looking out for. Why? He stole the elections of the peaceful civilians. That was the question. That was the answer I was looking out for.
The whole process with the whole electoral process is fraudulent. The whole script.
Okay.
So 3 years.
Yeah, just coming for telling us this now down the streets. The office of the Prime Minister, they live, the members them where that the executive where they don't choose for come read out or send to the Prime Minister, they don't go inside. They live in front of number 10. These are the security guards, and the members them they inside they get a discussion with the security them for go deliver the message on behalf of Sierra Leoneans them we can make the message being heard over the democratic atrocities them where they go on, especially with the just conducted election in which it was clearly visible that the election was not won by the current government in its claim terms. So that's the reason why we're here. And on the other side, that's where you have a mass of Sierra Leoneans, all of them crying for the sake of democracy. So we get well over 300 Sierra Leoneans that they come in different ways. So again, I just say let us see this waiting to happen right at the gate of number 10 Downing Street here in London, capital of the United Kingdom. Over to Mixer for let it continue with further analysis and interview with other members there.
It's not fair. Yes,
you're not fair.
And at the end of the day as well, if you come up with 56%, where is the result? Show us the result.
How did you
get the numbers?
Exactly.
Anybody can make numbers up, but
Precisely.
It's mathematically show us polling stations by polling station.
Where do you get the tabulation from?
People will support you, but then you cannot come up with just 56. But it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much for answering this question. Thank you for joining the APC Diaspora Online TV. Yes, Sister Bintu. This is Bintu Sise, women's leader of the APC Diaspora of the APC UK and I. We are here today to say something about the protest that is happening right now in London. Do you have anything to say to listeners and viewers?
Oh yes, thank you so much, our viewers and listeners. Today is the day for the UK and I protest against the the killings, the rigged election. But as a women's leader of the UK and I stand here with the women then backed by our indomitable men for say enough is enough. We want to see the collated data.
Good.
And we say no to the fraudulent election. Cornell for go back in the room where he compile, he figures them, may come back and give we justice. Now that's what they ask for.
Good.
And they ask Mrs. Fatima Bio for release the female prisoners them.
Thank you so much.
We youth then get forget peace. Sierra Leone for be a place where person they come on the streets in the morning, you not get for turning back. That's the Sierra Leone we want. And we they ask for justice.
She's on.
A credible
This is about national issue right
election
now.
or whatever. This is national.
Yeah.
And then not to send them on a UK and IO. When I
Good.
see we counterpart them at the USA where they come out.
Yeah.
And would they expect diaspora as a
Yeah, we get the Sierra Leoneans them, they sit on our ground, they plead, they cry, they ask for democracy for Sierra Leone. They still consider the elections. Yes, brother. We're in front of down the street now. No, we're not down the street in front of. So we members them where they go inside. They don't go deliver the message. They come out now. They come for car address. So these now members them they just come out inside number 10 down the street. So they just don't come. They don't go present the reports. But why make you come today? The number 10 down the street. So these are the members that we go represent. They will come briefly. Waiting at the discussion where they get, they can't miss the crowd. On the other side, they get plenty of Sierra Leoneans. This now we 6 members there. We go inside for who left the petition on behalf of the Sierra Leoneans. Then London, we come for can talk about the devastating democracy we get, especially with respect to the election we just done. So, Mamadou, you just don't come on inside. Yeah, I'm not saying we're going to meet other people, but just a brief. Was the meeting successful?
So it was extremely successful. We were well received, and the secretary said they will pass everything to the prime minister before they go on recess, and the prime minister will look into it. And when they come back in September, we'll engage with them further. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us that brief. Also, before where they watch, we online now one of the organizers, the Momodu Stephen, we don't come and tell we a little thing about waiting not gone. He said they don't pass the petition to the Secretary of the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister will look into the petition and definitely come back to Sierra Leone. And so, meanwhile, we go with the cross to the other side, outside majority of the Sierra Leoneans, where they wait, they sing, they share the placard with different messages, all geared towards promoting democracy in Sierra Leone. So just the wait for crossover, so members they will come briefly, waiting they don't discuss. So meanwhile, on this side, the plenty Sierra Leoneans they singing the drums, plenty demonstration the drums. People still talk about the injustice, especially with democracy. Everyone calling for democracy.
Human rights abuse. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Human rights abuse.
So this is wonderful Sister Yamata. You are live with the APC online television. So you are one of the people that will go inside number 10 for go deliver the petition to the Prime Minister. So you be able to tell people waiting that they encounter when I get inside the gates of Downing Street.
Well, basically, thank you very much, our esteemed comrade Dr. Denke. You see, this part of the world, democracy is prevailed. So we had a smooth run because we followed due process, and we were so welcome because they're not waiting democracy. And it will interest you for no say. The guy tell we say, some of the colleagues the way they walk in Sierra Leone, but they're not candidates. So the welcome was overwhelming, and they were happy to have it. And the word they used was, oh, this cannot be more than being civil, isn't it? We said yes, and this is what we have to do. You know, tyranny, dictatorship is long gone. We are in the dear age of democracy. You have to listen to the voice of the people, and by the people, and for the people. So we handed our petition, and there is progress.
Okay, thank you. So what are the message now for the Sierra Leoneans the way they are so?
The message we are going to give to we fellow compatriots is that we keep on moving. You know, you see, God is not asleep, and when they do something, they do them slow and sure. This is about the rest of the hare and the tortoise. We are treading cautiously because we are law-abiding citizens, and by God's grace, victory will be ours in Jesus'
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Amen.
much. So, family them the TV platform on Facebook and on YouTube. Now we can get further briefing where the people that will go inside number 10 down the street. They can talk to the Sierra Leoneans and can explain to them exactly what thing don't go on at the gates of Downing Street. So on a patient while we get one of the organizers them we hold the megaphone for can talk to him.
Everybody. Okay, we have just handed over the petition to Wait. Hello, can we have a bit of hush, please? Please, just 1 minute. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, we just handed over the petition to Downing Street, and we've been assured that it will be handed over to Prime Minister before they go on recess, which is end of this week. And they said they will... I'll say it again. We've handed over the petition, and it will be handed over to the Prime Minister before they go on recess.
Good news.
Furthermore, they said they will address the situation, and when they come back in September, they will try to engage us. So we'll get an audience with the Prime Minister sometime in September or October. So we're winning this battle. We're going to have an audience next session in September or October with the Prime Minister. Furthermore, we were meant to meet with James Cleverly today, but unfortunately he's away. However, he sent his apologies and he'll engage us when they come back in September. But on a positive note, there's a meeting this afternoon with David Lammy.
Whoa!
David Lammy, David Lammy is a shadow foreign secretary and a Labour member of Parliament.
Yes!
He's very active, and apparently his ancestors are from Sierra Leone, so he's happy to engage. Okay, I'm going to hand over to Patty. So we're going to have speakers. We have 5 speakers. So please, let us just listen to them keenly when they make their statements. And then we have some balloons we'll release. And that will be in memory of all the people who have had injustices in Sierra Leone, the sisters that have been killed by the tyrant BO government. Thank you.
So one of the organizers, the Momodu Duncan, tell the people what happened. So according to what he say the Sexy don't take the petition and they promise to get to the Prime Minister this week before they go on recess, because this is summer they can go holiday then 10 years. So from then the Prime Minister promise say when they come back September, October for come respond to the petition, which is a positive thing to Sierra Leoneans. So now to the speaker.
Quiet. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out to come.
You can talk to Risa, one of the people that we go inside.
People learn where they pass, let them understand what we say. Clap for yourself for coming. Clap for yourself because we appreciate Una. Without Una, this would not have been successful. Quiet, please. For once. So here, as Momodu say, we all don't do well. We all don't come out. All man get what's important for and for do. But we say una left and for Kana because una left Mama Salon. So we tell una boku thank you. Una all. Now what we they ask different speakers them for come. People in the way we don't appoint we need for come and talk to we. And we get to round up maybe in about 30 minutes we go. The speakers them please don't speak more than 3 minutes. We go call una in I'll call una then una go can say and introduce herself. First we get Lady Nyamakoro. She's an activist of class forum. Nyamakoro, the Council
Who is Nyamakoro?
Thank you. Hold on, please. Hello.
So we get one of our activists now, Lady Nyamakoro, where inside the car address the crowd. So now one of the people are waiting inside.
I want to tell all man plenty thank you for what they can today. As my colleague don't say, at the end of the day, all man get what they do now in place. So now the important thing for them. But the fact that you make that sacrifice they carry so today, now big blessing for Salon. Yes. You know why? Because today, if not Salon we been there, some of we people don't die. Yes. Sure. The facts are the tell now. Some of we people in a box. Some of we people in a body bag. And guess what? Nobody not forever see we body. Yes.
But we get a winner witness.
Yes, so at the end of the day, when we carry ourselves today, we get the opportunity for can talk to the box, we can't see, and a big blessing. Yeah? Then tell them when people in the do thing, when nobody know they talk, it don't pass. Yes. Then tell they don't pass. Now any single thing we long na salon, we for able for talk am. Yes. We for talk am, we for come out and able for talk am. Now we rise. For very long, we don't treat Sierra Leone person when an alcoholic, when a drug addict. Don't they pass on from year to year. We know they do the right thing. We know they stand up for the constitution. We know they stand up for the laws of Sierra Leone. We know they stand up for the people that we not get nothing. Enough is enough. That we stand up. We did it. We
once the heavens are not open down to we blessings.
This is not the first of many matches them. Now we they come out and can support because without we, the West no go stand up. Without we the take for talk say, oh, international community. Other than the international community. How they go take action for we serve. So do you know we can support, then we can get a new host. So we can support, then we can make a change. The next speaker now Amadou Kweta Malako.
Hello.
So yeah, now we get the other comrade Amadou Kweta. He said now one of the people we go for send a petition. He said they give no speech to address this Leoneans.
Hello. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, me and Comrade Kweta, they can't protest to the not for APC or SLPP or any leader. We protest because of the democracy as a whole. Nicolas said, "Rudeness, not even reading a rudeness." One time for life,
showers of blessing.
And they do the rudeness. They come to the life, the folks in life. They always employ them. Because what happened as a Luso, we not fight against them today. That's why it started in 1965. 65, Albert Magai came out to Patamoy, they go to one party state. What happened? Now, poor people, the woman, they picking and they rape, they cut to the eye. Me and Mr. Jaman, I participate throughout the war. So I know exactly the two happened. Let me see what they today. This fight, not just this protest, but continuous process. Until we want to be happy, really left. Because no government for talk say, who that count decide everything alive. Who that vote decide everything. Not all that they count now, we vote now, we vote for decide. Because how was it done? Magically, like I look at so, you get 56%. No, we don't agree. We agree for a region, we agree. But we don't allow. This is complete goodness.
Advantage.
Let them not say, Salon and close to our country. Some of we want people passport example, to go back to our country. If they don't reverse the decision in 6 months, we take Salon to another level. That's why we will not say we do business. We don't reverse that. We are going for a long haul. We are going for a very, very long haul. The poor and also for control long. Let the politicians pay the price this time. And they will pay the price.
Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Kweta. Thank you very much.
Keep the election.
So Fambulem, the heaven door open.
Hello.
And we'll take them as a blend the power, but still be resilient. And the next speaker will get now Dr. Amadou.
Because of the audience and the time, I will share the speech in the forums, in the park forums and other forums. But today I represent like minds from McKinney and the Diaspora Hub, and the membership are here. We can express with dissatisfaction over the conduct of the elections, where they hold during 2003. Now let me be Mada Biono win the election. Mada Bio did not win the election. The mandate of the people was stolen from us. Human rights abuse. We are tired of extrajudicial killings. And thank God, international criminal law say there is no limitation to prosecution. And all those who are responsible, who are held culpable for this heinous action, will be held to account, even if it takes 100 years. We don't call on the international community. We don't call on the UK to lead this fight for intervention. Let them go restore democracy alone. We don't call on the African Union, ECOWAS, Germany, and the USA. But more importantly, the UK for lead this intervention. What it do because that we passed colonial masters. And they believe in the restoration of democracy all over the country. The people in us alone, they're very weak. They are incapacitated. They will fight. So as a result, this rebel government is using this to make the no-restore democracy, to create fear, for that ask everybody, the international community, from the side, restore democracy, create a rerun of the elections so that we can bring democracy, peace and harmony. And This politics of stealing elections must stop. Yes. I repeat, the politics of stealing the people's election in Sierra Leone has to stop. Yes. And it will stop. Yes. Let me not give up. Let me not retreat. Let me not surrender. Once we don't begin this by God in power, with in grace, there will be democracy. I thank you very much. And we will complete for restore democracy. We'll continue for press on the people of this country and worldwide for making the health week, make we bring peace in there. Thank you and God bless you all.
Hello. Thank you for all the one that we don't talk so far. Today, I want to remind we all say why we choose this day for this protest. Today is International Criminal Justice Day. We're fighting for justice for Sierra Leone. We're fighting for justice for the people of Sierra Leone. We can't stay here so we mute, we march, we say we don't talk nothing. The people in Sierra Leone cannot speak. They've been muzzled. We've seen the videos, we've seen the photos. So let we continue for fight and use our voices in a peaceful way against the tyranny in Sierra Leone, against election malpractice in Sierra Leone, against the rigging of elections in Sierra Leone. We cannot be quiet, we cannot be silent. We have to be resolute that we have to come out and speak. Come out and speak for your nation. Come out. Sierra Leone needs you. Come out. Our brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone need you. Do not give up. Come out and speak. Because the West get their own problem. International community have their own things. We have to come and speak of a narrative that we so know about, that is so passionate to all of us. Come out and speak your truth. Please, thank you very much. Now I want to pass on to Mr. Imran T. Imran T for saying word of truth for
Cabo. If at any time I'm not proud for this Sierra Leonean, when I see they watching at all, I'm glad inside me heart, inside me belly, me call and me neck. When I see what's in America and when I see what's in the happen in the rain. This is now full way come with all the other. Let God bless you now all the way come today. On that rain we have for faith for justice. You know, a great man called Sheku Toure say it is better for make you be free in poverty than for be rich in slavery. Sierra Leone, we are condemned by nature for let we dey Creole, Liba, all them tribes we are condemned by nature for let we share that land. We're not going to allow anybody for can take an away and for advantage. At all. We give mother be 1 bedroom. You don't take the holos. Yes. So today we ask and say, you don't jam in food and paper bag. Yes. So as how we see together insert and begin to move. Yes. Because we're not going to allow that today, we're not going to allow that never. Yes. You see, not to accidents when they bring the Creole people against Salo. They are the first diaspora and they wake up Africa. And they read back, they are free. Now that makes them call Sierra Leone free town. We are free on them. We're not going to be slaves to nobody. If Mende people are not allowed to share the country, we not going to agree. Because we all born as one. Today we can't hear because we don't buy glue for glue the Salon family together. We don't prepare for take all the cracks them away. So today Agometla will sing a song with a wonderful freedom fighter effect. And sing in America, Martin Luther King. That song where I believe say we all go know. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Only in my heart, I do rejoice. We shall overcome someday. Hip hip hip! Hip hip hip! One of you, Ikato from Mende with Panam. We go put Tibut Panam. We go watch some with all the Jafika when the next. But now one thing I want to tell you now, when engaged mother be you,
I don't get Nene Kongo for Pakanaya Toto.
When they give back the election, all they seek from we. They for giving back the election, all they seek from we. We don't accept that election day. They seek for election.
Not a top, do ya? We wanted them there on that side, no, no, block the entire place. Because until we know which man them, and that's the doctor go the talk for them. And this messenger, then they record them and forget something where I for talk. We can't have for can't talk to which man. But you see, there is something where I want to tell Salon. We fet now, we get them. We not go depend on which man for feta for we. Because which man, then what you see in those days, will people them dream which man. If they go to Morimana morning and they pull Fankada Masara, you know why? Because which man and a Jafade, you can never trust them 100%. So Salon people them, I wouldn't begin for team up, so long team up together. Yes. They say mother be open cook, we all go eat them. But if we cook for them, so mother be all that chief man, TV. And I get message for sale. I get message for sale for Fatima Tabio. Fatima Tabio, nobody knows electing Nasarayo. You don't get any position where you deserve. You are just the woman where they help the planet. So you don't have a set us. We don't try out with the goodness. And Mother Bio, himself as a resource, make it begin the path in the close them and in Watawas close them. Make it come out now with State House. They change them when they don't left there, go to the gate there. Family them that they want when they don't talk. May they left the cameraman, then now we go to the back. May God bless you now. Go sing this song here one more time. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in our heart, we do rejoice. We shall overcome someday. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Imante. Please, if you're not part of the media, you know they talk, then we all go over and we not allow for say yes so. It's not possible. Then we go over. Please, can we move over there? If you're not a part of the media, you know they talk anything or part of the organizing team, please go to their back because the policeman there.
So, Fambu, listen to some of this. Here we get one of the advocates for democracy, one of the people that always tell you about the economy in the name of cash work. So, Fambu, if you ever see the cash work, these are the wonderful cash work. So, cash work today, I don't know if they can get a for send a message. What do you think about the demonstration? What do you think? Okay, well, from them, they call we brother for let go give a speech to Leoneans. But meanwhile, we get the speaker, we just don't talk in the name of Comrade Amadou Koita. You always send messages them to Leoneans them out there. So now we don't get over 300 Leoneans there, up to 500 Leoneans they will come for send a message. And you are one of the people that will go inside number 10 down the street. Yeah, tell me waiting at some of the counter them and why if you say this garden they are very important for Leoneans.
Well, this garden is important for Sierra Leone, not for we now, but for just on board. Because this enemy started 60, so we need to walk. When I did the first plan, they speaking on the age, born out them, first plan. And what was the Salon like Christian country? If we look and get it today, to stop this rudeness, it's not of political rudeness, politics is rudeness. We not stop this rudeness here, who did affect now? We the people who now we pay them, we the poor them. Salon is high time let politicians pay the price now. Because over the years, the people pay the price this time. Let the politicians pay the price because they will pay the price. And we cannot sit down we see blatant abuse of people's rights, people's vote. Democracy is not just election. Democracy is about the will of the people. What make them select people vote? Now, they know that they want or that they don't want. They to vote now. They say that you don't want. If they don't want, then let agree for you. If they say not you they want, if they say to let them agree for me, but how would you know? Somebody they don't vote for at all. The people that vote against them willingly. They say they win like 6%. The brother in this top salon will not ever get this guy. The world said this guy everything. I think I'm going to happen. So the guy brother will say we don't have to pay for APC or SF. We have to for democracy all also. This is for safe culture of democracy.
Thank you so much. You've said it all. This stuff for safe salon, safe democracy. Yeah. For set precedent in Africa. So we don't go ever get people that will come and do the internet. So I know say very busy other people that need it for interview. So we'll come back to you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't give the phone.
No.
Okay, we're not going for interview. No, the interview, we're waiting for the interview now.
Okay, that's fine. So now I'll get the chairman of the APC UK and Ireland in the name of the comrade Simeon Bangura. And I can see Naman stand very tall. Is one of the great pillars to the success of this day. So Mr. Bangura, you are live with the APC Diaspora TV platform. And I want that you just tell me what are some of your thoughts about this demonstration and what if you say important to the country Sierra Leone?
First place, I want to appreciate where we all can because we all show and it is our responsibility Sierra Leone. As where we as a democracy and we are a party in the country. What we want for always the happen now election because the people that get a mandate where in every 5 years they get a choice to choose the leader where they want to elect to rule the country. And being part of a party, we always say and we say we forget always free, fair, transparent and credible elections them. We will reflect the people's choice and we continue in need and something like this where we see it happen as Alonso can deny people their right, then it is not democracy. People that we don't fight for this, people that we don't die for this democracy, we don't install. And the president, the former president that they say in father view, he always say he is the father of democracy. If that is the case, why are we seeing these changes, these things the way they happen as alone? Is this representing him as a father of democracy as alone? No, because wherein elections have been conducted, waiting we wish for the people's mandate for let we meet them. But this is not happening, and that is why Sierra Leoneans them in the diaspora, them come in numbers because he say our right is being denied, and we want this side for let them install them back. Now that make we they ask for whether this election, whether you collect the bid, take the leadership of the nation, not we get the view. If that not happen, we they call for another re-election because the people's reflected in this election, and that make people them. Now also, when all concerned Sierra Leoneans living in the diaspora, it is not just about a party, it is about the Sierra Leoneans, where they were, because the voices of the voiceless is under victimization of the country, where we say they are gone points. They want for say things, but when they want for say them, they meet strong resistance where they cause a loss of lives in the country. We do not want this, and we do not want this. Let any other party take this step, and a wrong step in the wrong direction. Where we not go want for take that step there, where we not think about. So now that make we can also, as we all Sierra Leoneans, despite of being a party member, but as Sierra Leoneans, now we give the people and then do them at the country. What if we want, where people less stress, where the only they get Sierra Leonean, where every 5 years, we get the weight for say is equal among all other Sierra Leoneans, where if they go choose who that way one for their leader. And that's where we want, and that's what they call the international body for let the guy support me. Because we don't see we were there, we're not able to fight the government because we see the atrocities they always don't happen. And we are not there to fight, but we only want let the right thing be done in our country. Now that people we gather now so today, as last Sunday today, and today now we know say on Monday, if you see people in common at the various places of work for Canada, it concerns me a lot. And now that concern they will come for can even tell the people of Sierra Leone, but say we are not happy about the election, how they manipulate the elections them back home. And we not go one day this year, then repeat. We not for go back into those ages where we they begin now for fight for democracy. This is not democracy and it is not the will of the people. So we they come, for can cry to the leaders then at the world, for let them come in and intervene, for let install democracy in our country. Only concern what we want democracy and nothing more than that. The elections is not fair and we want a rerun of elections and then give the results of the election so that they will give without way due, where people then will be happy, sacrifice, then get a leader where they're choosing at the ballot box. Thank you so much.
So, Chairman of the APC national issue, to this year's online TV. I want to make know say this is a non-partisan protest today in the country. Now, at the country, everybody they talk to the international community, they intervene with the issue that's going on. What exactly you want to make in this process?
Waiting we want exactly, but let the will of the people reflect on the elections. And if it not reflects, we will call on again if there is a rerun of election or for let the results itself be counted fairly and give the mandate to whoever will win the election. Now this will they ask for. And that this will not let any other party emulate from what it happen. So we want the correct right things that will happen at the country. And so we want the international body for intervene for make sure say because the essence of joining organizations international worldwide for them when they will come we will be disabled in the country then people now will come for can help and that's make we there so then they see into wetin don happen already the observers then even the one they say it is not fair free and credible election so that is the stand where we stand for say our rights should be met and we should do the necessary things for make sure say the people's voice or the people's vote is reflected.
So in one sentence, in all of this, the key message to the people of Sierra Leone and to listeners and viewers for restore democracy as well as a rerun. And that's what?
Yes, a rerun and install democracy and count the results that will not happen. If possible, because now that's not there because the people that don't make their choice. Let them count the result then and let them give the due to do what they deserve. And a rerun of election is possible because if it is not reflecting what the people don't say, we want a rerun.
What do you want to tell listeners and viewers for sure say you don't count the result?
Well, the international body already don't tell. The observers they don't say it is not free, fair, and credible. That result is there when even after the election, when they see them, they go to other parties and they kill people them, and they shoot them for let them become voiceless. And that actually don't show. And the people themselves that were grab and when we even myself where have been a part of the process and the electionary process, we see say it was not credible, fair, and everybody is saying that. So if everybody is saying that there is a concern for say we do the right thing, we go reflect within the elections conditions.
Thank you ever so much. That are the voice of Chairman Simon Bangura of the APC, UK and I. But this is not a national issue, so not to partisan. We'll go straight away to the Deputy Chairman of the APC, UK and I again. This is not in Malcolm. Vice Chair, can you please introduce yourself and tell listeners and viewers what you need to tell us today?
Vice Chair Malcolm Conte, Adenayaso today.
A national issue. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. It's a national issue.
Adenayaso today for come express the dissatisfaction about the democracy and the just concluded election country. Yes, Adenayaso for we save democracy. Adenayaso for can express the dissatisfaction according to the result of the elections now we country. So in a nutshell, I am here to save democracy because because elections are cradles of democracy. So if elections do not go right, they go wrong. That means to say democracy is being affected and democracy is being impacted. So Adenayaso today will make actually exercise that right there with my fellow Sierra Leoneans.
So if you get this opportunity for sitting up before Shula and ask us, say, I want you to do for me two things with regard to the outcome of the election for Sierra Leone. What are those two things that we want to do for amend the issue?
Well, first and foremost, because before still waiting, I go ask them for say because within IASO we are living in a democratic atmosphere and we live in a democratic environment. We in the UK, IASO, democracy is prevailing. So we are looking for I go ask them say, let us put himself in the shoes of the people of Sierra Leone. If you go live in an environment inside democracy, no day. So what thing I go want to make it do? Number one, as with development partners there, I go want to make it intervene and intervene immediately. Yes. And number two, I go also want to make it support, make it continue to support the international observation missions. And also the other Sierra Leonean body then, I go also want to make it actually medal, make sure for say yes, peace and joy within Sierra Leone.
So as a concerned Sierra Leonean myself, I don't belong to no political party, but I don't really say the opposition political party that what they call the APC, they don't boycott in the sense, they don't stop them MPs them, the mayors them, then district chairmen them, as well as the councillors them, from not participating in the governance of President Bio. You think say that are the good cause for the APC political party in Sierra Leone?
Well, I just feel to say if the process of democracy, as I mentioned just now, in terms of electioneering, if you're not credible, if you're not transparent, if you're not free, you're not fair, I think for it affects the outcome. Hence, I believe say the APC take them kind stance here where they don't take so. So I believe say the APC don't take the stand and the stand where they take for the country, not for just the APC, but for the country. Today we all go. Some people that go happy about the stance where they go there against the stand where the APC don't take. But the APC just want to set example for say free and fair election for always prevail in Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much. These are the voice of Malcolm Potter. We'll go over to Cassandra. Cassandra, can you give us just 1 or 2 minutes of your time? This is Cassandra. He just come out of Germany, just to come this disputation. Now, you cannot London today. You meet concerned Sierra Leoneans, they can't organize a protest. Now, in London, they don't kind of down the street right now. What exactly do they expect the outcome of this protest? Therefore, impact you, Sierra Leoneans, as well as people that want to live back home.
Well, my family, in any country, democracy is the key. We need democracy. You know why? Because we want to with people the next election, they come and go vote. But if they feel, say, they don't thief the election, if they feel, say, the thing when they do not right, they're not going to come out and go say, tomorrow, I know they go because if I go, the votes not going to count. So now that message they want sent to the people they say, they get for save the democracy of Sierra Leone. Because we want encourage, because we don't say, forget power and through the ballot box. And we want to let every Sierra Leonean feel free for going to the ballot box and vote their right. Let them their vote speak for them. We don't believe again in war. We don't believe again for take gun. We don't believe again for going to bush. So because of that, we want the voice of the people then for be heard. And the voice of the people then will only be heard through the ballot box. So if they go vote, then thief their votes. And then no say, in all rights, we not get no results. Result they not come out, they not pull the results for let we see them. People they not even content that they side when they the election they don't call 60%. That is not right. We need justice in Sierra Leone. We want for let we people them. Then gladly said democracy day. We don't fight for this democracy long. We don't want to go back to the old days.
Thank you so much. I got one more question for you, Folego, and this is very, very critical. Now you don't count into this demonstration, this project for count 6 for democracy to be restored in Sierra Leone. Yeah? And the only way where democracy will be restored in Sierra Leone, now Madam Leoneans insist they don't set a cabinet of ministers. Right. Now the international community, the watcher. We Sierra Leoneans living in the diaspora with the watcher. What is exactly what the international community do in order for offset that situation where people in the business are living?
Well, the international community, una the father of democracy. Now, una get democracy. And with the democracy, una bring account for let we able for what we country. So, waiting I be want, waiting me they ask for.
and for let them interfere and let the right thing be done. The right thing is the people then vote for count, and if they're not saying enough as how the election results come out from new and the other side them, we want for let them do a re-election.
Thank you so
re-election,
much.
we want them.
God bless you. Thank you.
So just comment.
So we did opposite the Downing Street right now. They are just reading the position letter with a position statement of the concerned Leoneans in the UK with regards to the outdoor protest and the reason which make this
anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The United Kingdom and Sierra Leone share deep ties and values dating back decades. As moral guarantor of Sierra Leone, we are appealing to the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and his government to take swift and robust action to
So if anyone is joining us, this is the petition being read out by Mamadou Steve. The letter that is sent or that is given to the Prime Minister is reading so that everybody.
Sierra Leone has never been this divided and on the brink of catastrophe in its entire history. Therefore, we urge you, Mr. Prime Minister, to use every power disposal to bring sanity to Sierra Leone, restore its democracy, and make sure the rights of the electorate are upheld. To our fellow Sierra Leoneans at home, we say to you, don't give up. There's hope. All is not lost. We want to assure you that we will continue to fight for you until we get justice. I want to wholeheartedly thank all the speakers, organizations, various media houses, and those individuals and organizations that generously donated to make this event, this peaceful march, a success. Furthermore, I want to thank all my colleagues at Concerned Sierra Leone and UK for working tirelessly to make this peaceful protest a success. Your drive and energy are commendable. Special thanks go to the Metropolitan Police, this peaceful march. Your level of professionalism is admirable, a stark contrast to the police in Sierra Leone. Long live our democracy, long live Sierra Leone, the land that we love. Yours truly, Mamadou Steve.
Thank you so much. So that was the letter delivered to the Prime Minister being read by Mamadou Stephen. And on the other side, we have our beautiful sister standing with black balloons. That's a symbol of what has happened to our people. So they're going to release these balloons as a symbol or reflection to the people who've lost in Sierra Leone for all the atrocities, for all the deaths. The people will don't die in Salone. So then they get different messages. We read from Stand Up Against Tyranny, Say No to Election Malpractices, Stand Up for Democracy. So they're all them black balloons what they can release very soon, where they symbolize all the people that don't die as a result of the atrocities that we don't cause to Sierra Leoneans then. So they just wait for let them get in the go ahead. So they sing the national anthem. So after singing the national anthem, there are other Sierra Leoneans, they will join them also, they sing the national anthem. We have lots of Sierra Leoneans here. People there, when they pass themselves, they cheer them up, they blow their on them, just support solidarity with the Sierra Leoneans. So now, at any moment, they will release the balloons for show sympathy for the brothers and sisters who don't die in the cause or in the fight for democracy. So while we wait for them to release the balloons, them, we just show us say we get a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they will left, they work them, will left what they do. They can purposely, for they can send a message to the world, say they stand with Sierra Leone against all the election disadvantage they go through. Democracy is being defeated, and they are calling on the international partners, the UK government, the European Union, and other members of the international community for let them come to the rescue of Sierra Leone, let them come for rescue democracy. So while they wait to get one of the brothers there, in fact one of our brother Yusuf, and this is Arun Pape Jallo, the main PRO, the mouthpiece of the media team, the man we always share with information. Himself can for Kanchen is the pivotal to this arrangement today. So Arun, we wait for our sisters and for they release the balloon for show support and solidarity to we and brothers and sisters them back in Sierra Leone with that as a result of the defeat of the killing of democracy. So before that, I just want to let you share with viewers and listeners some of your thoughts about this campaign of protest so far of Sierra Leoneans in Downing Street.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. First and foremost, I want to tell my viewers and thank you for all they take on time, the opportunity for all they watch me. Where they send this message around. This is a very remorseful day for say with democracy in the country. Because at the end of the day, with democracy, people that would get human rights violation in the country. These elections don't cause a lot of anarchy in the country. So we can't cry to our moral guarantors them for make them see which we as let them come before all the they can inside our country. And for the past 10 years, we all man witness civil war. So no one will go back to that side. So on that note, peaceful demonstration very, very paramount at this stage. So we are here today. We'll talk to
Okay, so now thank you so much, Mr. So they go over to we sisters and brothers on the other side with the black balloon for let them release the balloons then. So they walk slowly, singing the national anthem while they're ready for release the balloons them. Balloons that they go, them black balloons, so they symbolize love and support and solidarity to Sierra Leoneans, especially the one that will die within the cause for the fight of democracy. So may the soul of all those that strive for the prevalence of democracy in Sierra Leone rest in peace. So this is a live broadcast of Sierra Leoneans in London. We assemble.
Peace. Sierra Leone must have peace.
Thank you so much, brother. These are the message.
So many things need to be done in that country. Very cleanliness, godliness, togetherness, and we need to love each other. No Creole, no Mende, we all Sierra Leone, one people. Peace.
That's the message of a brother we just come, where they tell our peace. So we have a message where there is self-elected president in Sierra Leone. Please save democracy, no to autocracy, dictatorship, government in Sierra Leone. So that's the message from a sister where in South Africa tell me about the protest. We still get more people here. Sorry, I can't disclose one of the members, very famous voice in the media of Gwanabo Moy. Gwanabo Moy, this is the APC Diaspora TV. If I can just 1 minute of your time, please, if you don't mind. Thank you so much. These are the man this way. He always very strong and hard against the atrocities of this current government towards people. And in not standing alone, he don't try to galvanize a lot of people for country and down the streets. But we can give a to the Prime Minister and members of the UK party. So Mr. Gwanabo Moy, so please go able to share thoughts about these protests today and how you feel the turnout of Sierra Leoneans and how what they come for show's sake, this gathering go about whatever we come for Naya today.
Well, good afternoon, my watch. This now a simple message. The message is simple. We all know what don't happen at Salon, especially this election. For the whole of the 5 years, what don't happen. So if the 5 years done, the people they don't go decide again according to what we lost say, then the result reflects the people them wishes. So for una waiting at Salon today, we are not that freedom for do what we do. And we waiting at the diaspora. If we not do nothing, it means we don't let this now we own way, and more especially in this country. This country they sponsor most of the financial activity in the country. Whether not for pay the military, for pay some other public institution, or this country that they sponsor. So if they don't wish, together with the wish of the people in our saloon, this government don't can defy. We know what it transpired before the election, the promises they will we don't give. Say it will be a free and fair election. But in the end result is all but free and fair. This is not daylight robbery. So the people who come in today for can't complain, not to complain as such. But tell them say no more we bokuna the country now, and we say fair in this country. And the money when they take for those sponsors are going part of with tax. And as citizens of Sierra Leone, say now we own responsibility for do waiting now not get the freedom for doing that. Now make we can submit a petition. Like I said, they know everything, but we can't tell they say we are serious about it and we know they agree on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. But say this election, we know they ask for much. They get their own representative in the country, they all don't give their own observation for say the election not credible, the result is not fair, is not transparent. So what they can ask for from here is we they say they will repeat this election from the registration, new voters ID card, and then do a fresh voting so that anybody where they are not all man will satisfy. We don't care about Mother being a president again, but we want that to be free and fair. Let all man satisfy say yes. The people they still agree with her. If you don't win again, let come on not continue with the peace and the democratic process, because democracy not an event, now a process. You get a lot of limbs around it, but the central theme of holding democracy is free and fair election. So that is the reason we are here today. We can remind them people, they are not to complain no, because they don't understand. We just can remind them, say, we know what happened, we know they agree, and we know the country they will not agree. And of course, with constitution, with national constitution, you not tell we about one party state in that country. We now go remember the 11-year civil war. The main protest, the one that we bring that word in, and that excuse they give. They say one party system is not good again in this modern day. So they want a multi-party election. Now this constitution, we tell we say we forget different parties will create that democratic atmosphere. They don't can seize everything. Right now as we speak, now one party they operate in the country, and that party they not to party, not to government. So they beg the British government, they get the power, they get the might, all we they ask them for the will, for let them go intervene, let them renew this election. If they not renew this election, all the money they don't spend at that country they for stability, harmony, if they go in vain, because the poor people in our salon, when you push somebody to reach under the wall, it will bounce. And when it bounce, the British people, they know the repercussion. If you work for another country, the refugees, the way able to run, now Britain, they can't for them. And they don't want that. When they follow them politics, then the refugee crisis in Europe today, now a big debate. So we they tell them, say, therefore prevent this by intervening and make sure, say, the people and wishes be realized. Now that number I get as part of the own contribution for this protest, and the message this will bring this afternoon. Thank you.
So Sambulem, una order you to what I don't say they are all about free and fair election. Let the winner really make them let it become merit say now the winner of this election anyway. So all he wants now for the potential of having a rerun of this election. So again, we'll get one of the people that will be just done speak in the person of Dr. Sise. Dr. Sise, sorry, just I can get 1 minute of your time. You are live with the APC Diaspora UK TV. And recently, a couple of minutes ago, you just addressed the people, you make some speeches. But to people that not get the opportunity for listening to you, you able to repeat to the people where they listen to you now, what you just don't tell Sierra Leoneans and how you see the gathering of plenty Sierra Leoneans then, the importance of this gathering to be democracy in a saloon.
I think the people of Sierra Leone, they don't ask them a question. In 1997, they were asked a question about democracy, and they stood up. They forgot about party, and they came forward. They make sure that they pull together, and then they removed the then coupist, when Johnny Paul Koroma, and we restored the democracy. I think that make we been get the ensuing stability, the 2 or so decades that we follow. If again this time round, the people of Sierra Leone are asked a similar question when democracy, the people's vote has been overthrown, again, the people of Sierra Leone, they did it before, and we expect everyone to come forward again, or make we do it again once more. We need for reinstate democracy in Sierra Leone. We need for answer that question there, firmly, in the interest of posterity, or make we make sure say, we get a stable Sierra Leone we go able to develop. And that is what we are going to do this time round again.
So, Dr. Sise, what's now the chance of this gathering? What if we say this gathering will inspire or make these changes to the demands of what we all get an eye for?
Yes, the people of Sierra Leone, unfortunately, we don't get any Sierra Leone anymore. We don't trample on them. They are no longer in existence. So the only side for turn to now the international community. And that is part of what we are doing today. We don't come, we can't cry to international friends, we international well-wishers, we international partners. When are they always don't rise for help with? I remember when we even get the war in Sierra Leone. The British government. Now the British government now ain't be able to step forward and we help for finish the war. They even lost a life there. SAS Bradley Tinion was lost in Sierra Leone in the process of helping the people of Sierra Leone. So this time round, once again, after decades, we've come back to you, the people of the international community led by Britain, our colonial friends, for make them come to rescue once more. When we are challenged, the impoverished people of Sierra Leone are crying to you. We don't turn back, we don't come. Let them again lead them international friends, let them come back and restore peace and tranquility in Sierra Leone, to make we able for develop once more. That is why we are here today, to speak to them, to appeal to them, to make them come to rescue the people of Sierra Leone.
So that's the key message from Dr. Mohamed Sise, and he says the key aim for being here is so that we can appeal to UK and other international partners so that they can come to the aid of Sierra Leone for restore peace and democracy, which has been once again taken away from the people. Thank you so much, Dr. Sise, for joining us. We'll come back to you while trying to get other people on the studio.
UK Media. Thank you for the great job you guys
You're so welcome. Thank you. We still get Sierra Leoneans, although we don't pass the message and various speeches that don't go, some people that are still there around, they see like you're not satisfied. Some of them they even feel say, oh, if I have the opportunity in there again and make one more message, they want to make the message very clear and intense to everybody. Sierra Leoneans that they engage, other nationals them, that they come, that they ask what's going to happen, and indeed some of them are aware of what's they go on, and they also they give the support to Sierra Leone in the fight for democracy. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, this is the APC Diaspora. We're live now, number 10 down the street, and we get here, so we famous faces in Mixer, we get Fatia, they are all here. And Fatia, would you mind take an interview with our able women's leader? So this is Fatia, the famous face of this platform, having an interview session with the female, the leader of the women's chapter for the APC UK and I. Over to you, Fatia.
Yeah, good afternoon again. And thank you for one at the watch me every time on the join us, come rain, come shine, on this platform. Please, when I share the live, when I like the page, when I subscribe, so as soon as we come on, and I go get the notification. When I thank you, when I watch Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all when I thank you, God bless you. This is the women's leader in MPC, UK and I. Thank you. I introduce yourself, please, to the guests online.
Thank you so much, Vera. Thank you, Madam Fatia. and thank you, UKNI social media, being a women's leader, say, the representative for all the women and the whole of UKNI. Thank you.
Okay, I've been to na regular na we platform. Wetin are you thought today? What you see now today happen since 9 o'clock this morning till now? Wetin are you thought?
There is nothing than the peace way calm and it exhibits itself because you can see the passion of people in their eyes. People are angry for waiting there and they want justice. When they ask for me, they say we can restore the democracy. All what I see is people wanting. People are really asking for make justice prevail. So in the atmosphere here today.
So what are your message where you get from the people and back home?
For people them back home, and they ask Una say, Una continue to be patient. We they work with Una and we they work for Una. We see all level post there and we work there today for Ghana. So we now Una soldiers them. We now Una they represent Una because Una then as a Una not able to promote because they intimidate Una. But one more Una no say this process will not begin. So now journey way we say we know the rest until we get what the intended outcome. So we there so not just UK and I the beginning of the week when I see America and we are going to see more of their wire so that we make sure say we don't clean you. They run for crap and go to street and say this is the Sierra Leone want for themselves.
Okay, you know the women's leader that you represent women in the UK. What do you get for telling women in Africa? We don't see how they suffer, how they break their market, the intimidation. This is a particular message we want to send to the women of Sierra Leone in general.
Hi, my sisters, my mothers, my daughters. Today, as a woman leader in UK, the message to Una is, Una continue to stand tall. Una see other country, the way women they talk, they make the rounds in the world. We country, they don't give we the chance, they value we important, and they're not like we and the mama them. Now we get them homes, so women them, Una come on and do. Una not take any intimidation from any. This is not about any party business. This is about we the woman then as Sierra Leone. So that we're able then as Sierra Leone and continue to look after, we homes them, we pick them, and we therefore continue to improve ourselves. But we tell everybody say the women of Sierra Leone we are here.
Okay, lastly, which message you get for this message?
We no want bypass. We no want no bypass, no bypass. You cannot bypass. You get for come straight, then vote for you, then you win. All waiting they happen with the woman that we they suffer, we deny, we they suffer, we man, some of we man, and then we begin and then they will not mix pan politics, but this is national issue. Please, we did cry, we did vote, we did do everything for we rights and it's for democracy. So we don't want no bypass. Would I win, you win. When you lost, go serve na corner. Yeah? No killing, no police brutality, no army mutiny or whatever. We need a direct democracy, a peaceful democracy for make we all be happy. The poor person, the least person for be happy in that country day. We country too small.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. And they ask you a question again, like I said, what's your message for this powerful SFP government?
Powerful SFP government just no say. Me as a women's leader and a born Sierra Leonean, they tell them say hands off the democracy of Sierra Leone. Una hand back waiting due to Caesar. This election will happen so we be the intent for get a free, fair and credible election, but it wasn't. Madam Yo, Mr. Kone, do ya una hand we back waiting. This election is not for una. Una rigam is fraudulent and they will want systems in place. We want good governance. Una no go come and can rig overtake waiting on you to and will not go rest until it happen. So me your message is not just to the power, as me and mama of the woman in the UK and I they send me your message not just to SLP but for the mama that the country when I Mrs. by and BO. Now you like the person when I the right hand for the man where go sit down with government. Do you tell and say una more run come on at that place? If una do
una go see the difference because within your consciences, una know say the election not belong, una know they make the people of Sierra Leone happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, women leader. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a woman leader this for the APC and I have been international leader as well. Thank you very much, my sister. We are very pleased.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, for bringing on. One last thing to the organizer, and then it's just about to win. The success. Don't see him. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Where anybody no more?
Fatima.
Okay. If we can talk to any of the organizer, anyone, even if I am at us, anybody organizing, that's what we pay himself. Or if we're not get out because I'm not.
I cannot look for Yamasa.
Okay, once we wait for one of the organizers, then they can some how the old protest goes. So we look for Myanmar or Yam. We caught up here with one of we social media advocates, when Nancy Steele, AK Shaw. So AK Shaw, I know say you and the inside plenty for the success of this gathering here today. We see a lot of Sierra Leoneans them over, if I'm not mistaken, over 500 Sierra Leoneans them come or can send a message to the Prime Minister and the people of Britain about the derailing democratic situation in Salone. So again, now over to you, Nancy Steele, AK Shaw. Now tell me what you thought about this and how successful you feel this gathering be.
Well, I feel so eager for successful because one, I don't want to go for now. We got an answer. And this go for the continue. We don't go for stop. We go for continue till we restore democracy back to the country. Because now we're not the power party system again. What we don't see now, look like our party system. It's just one for them. It's not about political. It's not about APC or SID. It's about Sierra Leone. Now the democratic state that we get, not one party system. So we fight and we continue to fight for restore democracy.
So your message is you don't want let anything prevail the democratic situation in Salone.
No.
Like our group can say for white. If not then win fairly. So as they know win fairly, it means say the rights of the people in a Salone don't take it for them. And really then they out there and not get the voice for them, they talk for themselves. And I make we say we represent them, we can't talk to them, and through international partner, let themselves go intervene into the situation and make a rerun of this election so that they go do them in a very fair manner. So,
are you going to celebrate?
So thank you so much, Nancy Steve, for your message. Your message don't go, Sierra they don't hear you, and we appreciate you so much as always ever for being there for Sierra Leoneans and always they advocate for democracy in Sierra Leone. Thank you so much, and we hope you will get a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's at the APC UK and I reporter, now a writer, now everything, and he's a Sierra Leonean and he's a consultant. Okay, please you can introduce yourself to us, please, and tell the media.
Well, this is Cashbox when they don't let me name. It was meant to be my program, the name of my program, but it's now my name. Yes, so you know, like for me, the passion I get for it, we lived life. We know we start from the bottom. We know what poverty means, and we seek it. And like now, like within the lives that we lived, was kind of like a life where you know, we not be need for Liban if only, you know, the leaders could have done what they should have done. And, you know, so this is the reason why, you know, I am very passionate about Salon because I know the prospect we Salon get. You know, I know what in Salon made up of. And until we get to that stage where we know, you know, what we're made up of, like we're going to be struggling. You know, and all this protesting, it is just about democracy, you know, for make democracy prevail. You know, so like, it's a honor for Denaya and you know, guy for like these things like to the founders of democracy, the one that make democracy go to we land, and you know, thank you to everybody. You know, we didn't get this opportunity, and it's so good that we're here, you know, expressing the voice of the masses in Sierra Leone. So, yeah, really appreciate it.
Thank you. What's in the back
Sorry. Well, I believe, you know, like for too long, you know, like people, we don't ignore certain things that we're really important to me. And I believe the hope here is this demonstration, people are going to say, I believe it gets bigger impact, and I want to make them know, say, you know, like there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. I strongly believe that. So, you know, it's not like a normal thing where we just protest and then we just see us. No, things are going to change. Whether it means like, you know, like these governments go, like, but we have to find a way for them to go. We cannot let them stand, you know, sit by the power with like this blatant rigging and daylight robbery. No, it's not going to happen. And I want to make Sierra Leoneans know, say, they're not going to enjoy, or not, I shouldn't even say enjoy, because power not to go enjoy, but they're not going to stay there. We're going to do all we can for make sure, say, democracy prevails.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers online. Thank you for being with us for the past 3 hours since the demonstration this morning. Let's do quick short one for them.
Doctor, come please. Doctor, yes, please, I'm talking to you. Please share, if you get the photo, please share the
Right, so we get the
APC Diaspora TV, online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. When I take it. These are the organizers, the people that will organize this protest concerned. When I get any message for people, then please.
Well, we just want to tell them, say, let them hope that this festival will begin, we know will stop until we get justice. And so far, the wheels of justice, they turn. You see, the powers that be, they don't engage me fruitfully, and they will continue to engage me. And we will make sure, say, waiting with me as a robust action for waiting happen. Because democracy in Salon, we therefore restore. Because let's stop and say, we defend for democracy. It is non-existent. We don't respect the will of the electorate. People do not get opportunity for move freely in Sierra Leone and associate as they wish. Also, democracy not to theory, now practical application, and we want that for the Sierra Leone. And by God, we will get them.
And they've also stopped the human rights abuses, the killings, extrajudicial killings. That's very, very vital. This like continuous process. Yes. We're not going to stop until it's done.
Absolutely. Human rights abuse, people intimidation, and also in terms of democracy, we really need to, like Mamadou said, it needs to be restored. It is broken, it is non-existent. So we don't decide, we don't go stop, we go use we own voice, and we go use we own power, and we go use what we sabi for make sure, say, Sierra Leone, one day, things go get better. Thank you.
And also, we want to take this special opportunity to thank the dynamic media team. Wanna make this very possible for we. Because without the social media, we are nothing. So we are all in this together, and let God continue for Giwi the resilience for let we create the change where we all the yearn for. Now we beloved country. Say no to intimidation. That's what we stand for.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. First, they say they go. They can. They go there. Now, interviews class. People that wouldn't wait for me. Then from here. I'm not getting a name.
Almami Kamara.
Okay. So these are the last interview they do for this session, following the successful demonstration, and we get one of the brother we named Almami Kamara himself Tinaptol at the gate of number 10 down the street. We can help give the message to the UK government and other international partners them about the atrocities of democracy where we all not suffer as Sierra Leoneans, especially with the just conduct elections of June 24. So over to you, we brother. What are your thoughts about this protest and how you feel general about democracy and how the whole thing don't affect Sierra Leone and
to start with, I'm happy for giving me the opportunity. They put me live on screen so that people will see and see me own thoughts, my contribution I will for you. Is that the protest now we can do today now a stepping stone in the right because as we speak, Sierra Leone for level retrogress back to a one-party system, when that the bio administration or the illegitimate bio administration where they at the moment, now that's the one try for do. Because if then get a way for getting to parliamentarian seats, according to what Mr. Konegi, that already put the democracy at risk. And this is a cause what people don't die for. We don't get war, so don't not retrogressive. We don't not allow this to happen. You know, so in my opinion, I feel say this protest will do so today. It will go a long way, and at the same time, when they will press on BO for say they will call for an not get a rerun of the elections or calling for produce or bring out the disaggregated form whether they ask them for them. But if we just sit down, we back down, we allow this to happen, other person can do it back tomorrow. So we cannot allow mother be for continue time. You don't get it 5 years, last 5 years when I be miserable. This you can't do anything. Now the country already they try for we are be isolated. And if we be isolated, definitely we can't do any much. We don't get an economy where we sustain it.
So what's now your message of hope to Sierra Leoneans them where them vote them fixate and disenfranchise them as a result of when they don't make their voice heard through the ballot box? Where and also you not get the opportunity for let them do the kind of demonstration where we don't show so today in the UK. What's now your message of hope?
Well, the good of democracy, the beauty of democracy has been able to demonstrate now so today. Just to see if we get ourselves back in Africa or get on a Sierra Leone in particular, that will help the country follow it will develop from there. Because first and foremost, for there we get from the registration side, these elections they're already mad with corruption.
Irregularities.
Irregularities already start from there, from day one they don't start. It's not about the census that many times to me don't make any sense. Because census also in the elections. You don't get anything for do with the elections. The elections start from the registration. If people then come up for go register, then voluntarily register, all registration then do, but yes, they come out and register, they come back for votes. For votes again back, come on early in the morning, they not sleep. Then give what they're able for give, for men and demonstrate, for the franchise, at the same time, even these franchise put them back. For the people then come early in the morning, go vote, then deprive of their civic right. You understand? And can they go ahead for people now see, quite not say what they do so is wrong. So that make we they call for say, now we get a democratic way they call way go down at the country. At the same time, Kone another has to be brought to book because they already don't commit crime against the constitution or against the state. You understand? If it's not where you go that a fraud election result the man call. So to me, in my personal belief, I believe say Kone and others there has to be held accountable for let the country go there.
So indeed, the ECSF, that the people that will conduct the election, as our brother say, should be held accountable for the state of how we did so today. So thank you so much, brother, and thank you for joining the protest, which has been very successful here in the UK. Most of the members, they don't disperse, they don't go to their respective homes them and say they will converge at a later point, or let them go get further expression of the dissatisfaction of the democratic process in Sierra Leone. So for me, now the APC UK and I Diaspora TV platform, we just want to say goodbye to you for today's broadcast, and thank you so much for joining us. This is number 10 Downing Street, the heart of London, the center of London, the capital of the Great Britain. Thank you and goodbye, and thanks. Don't forget to join or share our platform, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter platform for further details coming to you live from the APC Diaspora TV. So from us and everyone, goodbye for now.